Hey, John. Just finished up the some notes about Unfriended. Pretty scary movie. Hope nothing like that happens out here. It'd be actually pretty terrifying. That's something like. Hey everybody, Ethan here from Stub Reviews, and I'm here to bring you a review for the new 2015 horror movie Unfriended. So, going into Unfriended, I didn't know what to expect. I know there would be a really cool concept, which is the Skype call, but other than that, I didn't know what to expect. I know that other horror movies have done this in the past, like there was that one part in VHS where it was done really cool, and although I haven't seen it, I know The Den did it really well. So, aside from the concept, I didn't expect a lot out of this movie, which is good because it didn't bring that much to the table in my opinion. So, what was good about this movie? Well, this movie had a couple of good, effective scenes. They were pretty creative. Of course, I can't spoil them, but they used the Skype call element of it all really well. And it brought a lot of good scenes to the movie. Anything else about the Skype call, it felt real, you know? I remember one person said online, there's never a 100% perfect Skype call, unless you have like, Google Fiber or something. But this movie had the Skype call feel very real. Voices blurred, images cut out a lot, you know, as someone with regular internet would. Well, for me personally. And I thought that it really brought a real element to the movie. Another thing about this movie is it's very quiet. Other than a couple of scenes, there's almost no music, which, take that as you will, can be, for me, was a good thing. It built a lot of tension. Whether or not it had a good payoff at the end, no, it didn't. I'll tell you right now, it didn't. Mostly it was just something jumping out at the camera, or someone being thrown, or some supernatural thing happening that wasn't really worth the tension that it built, so it kind of just threw it all away in the end. Another thing about this movie, I'm just going to go right into the cons now, is that there were a lot of parts in the trailer that weren't in this movie. Specifically, there was a part in the trailer where a guy is outside and he gets hit by a car. Didn't happen. Nope, straight up, lied. One other part was just a girl being thrown out of the frame of her camera, which, from my knowledge, didn't also happen. So, shame on you, movie. Now let's get into what makes this movie awful, in my opinion at least, because I know a lot of people out there seem to like this movie, but I personally can't jump in on the hype train. It didn't work for me, this movie. First of all, this movie had annoying characters, at least in the beginning to the middle of this movie. They were just so... I couldn't relate to them. I don't care about these characters at all, or the situation that brought them all there in the first place. I don't care. If you can't get me interested in your movie, why should I even be there, really? It felt like a bunch of forced teen drama. I don't care about your problems, really. Just scare me already. You get me with some of that tension you're gonna show me. But don't spend the first half of your movie just being boring and having characters that I don't care about. And while these guys tried to be the best actors that they could, maybe some of the writing was off because there was some really awkward humor. Maybe I just didn't get it, but I thought it was laughably bad. Sometimes the guy just pulls out a gun and starts threatening the ghost that's online. Well, you know, he starts affecting him in the real world. It's just laughably bad the way he's acting. Or is it the writing? I don't know. I can't tell with this movie. Sticking with the characters, they are just the stereotypes of all the horror movies. You have the hot chick, you have the nerdy guy, you have the kind of muscle-bound douchebag kind of guy, and you have the normal girl and her boyfriend. Really, these are all the types of characters you see in every horror movie. It's the kind of movie that the Cabin in the Woods movie made fun of. That's what these characters are. So from there, let's move on to the effects. The effects in this movie were fair to bad. Mostly fair, but there were two in particular that were really bad. You know, one of them has to do with someone dying, and it just looks so bad. I know Jonathan can do better on his computer. So, one other saving grace about the movie is its ending. The ending of the movie was very surprising, and it brought a creative element to the movie, which I didn't think it was going to take. So it took a little bit of risk. So I thought it was a good ending, at least for me. You know, I hate the rest of the movie, but it got me at the end. So, you get that movie. So guys, at the end of the day, I really didn't like Unfriended. I know a lot of people say they do. I think on Rotten Tomatoes it has like a 60%, which is crazy in my opinion. I don't know why, but I guess it does. It's just me, guys. If this movie looks interesting to you, go see it. I'm sure you'll like it. But for me, I just couldn't deal with it. Unfriended gets a 2 out of 5 stars. So, what'd you think of the review? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to follow us at Stubmasters. And if you want to buy any of this sweet merch, you can go to cafepress.com/Stubmasters. So guys, from Stubmaster Reviews, I'm Ethan, and have a great day.